The final trailer for the Michael Jackson biopic is here. We're going to react to it. We're going to analyze it, see if there's anything new and exciting to take from it, see if there's any more reason to be excited for this film, because I certainly am. I already got my tickets to see it a couple days early, which is nice. But this final trailer comes at the heels of some recent reporting that has come out of the trades, just basically confirming the production woes that Michael had. And I remember making a video about this, about a lot of the information that is now basically confirmed. And I was like a little skeptical. I was like, this could just be nonsense. This could be more slander for Michael Jackson and stuff like that, But I was naive. I believe it came from Puck News, Matt Bellani, to be exact, who is a person that I think was in the film industry, or he's just a very, very credible journalist, a film journalist. And I didn't really know that, and that's my bad. And I really should have taken that report. I'm saying it right now. I should have taken it with a little bit more certainty, because as Variety is now reporting and stuff like that, a lot of these production woes were in fact true, and a lot of the planned story beats of the film were changed, and that's why the film was delayed, and there was reshoots and stuff like that. Just a lot of very, very frustrating things that happen behind the scenes. And then once you listen to Paris Jackson, and I made a video about her comments regarding the film, and you put it all together, there's a lot of reason to be concerned about this film. So I guess really, like I've said before, this first film is probably just going to be a very safe film. It's going to be a film that really nobody's going to hate. You can't really, because it's just tackling like a certain portion of Michael Jackson's life that really doesn't have a lot of turmoil. It's really a matter of what they do next. How are they going to tackle his life in part 2, which is hopefully it happens. Hopefully this film does really well, and we get that part 2. Although, if you can't talk about Jordan Chandler, I don't know how the hell you're going to do a part 2, but I guess they're going to figure it out. But that's enough chit chat for now. Let's check out this final trailer. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a tip as well, a little gift, as YouTube calls it, because I really don't make money at all with these videos. So, thanks.
Just have all these songs in my head. Just gotta get them out. You wanna stay alive, better do what you can, so beat it, just beat it. I love you. Don't stop till you get it. I'm just getting started. I said you wanna be starting something.
There's no one like you.
Got to be starting something. This is what I was put on earth to do. And Mother always told me, I knew you were different the moment you were born. You let your light shine into the world. You are the greatest of all time.
Okay. All right. Well, that is the final trailer. It's a minute long, coming to us from Lionsgate. I believe Lionsgate is distributing the film in North America, Universal worldwide. So kind of wish it was Universal for North America, as that will be one of the biggest markets, if not the biggest market for this film. But a lot of people, I've been hearing just some faint chatter on Twitter and stuff like that, on X, being like, oh, the marketing for this film is not as good as it should be. Yeah, I mean, this film is almost coming out April 24th, right? Yeah, April 24th. I mean, Jafar Jackson has done some interviews on TV and stuff like that, and I'm seeing Antoine Fuqua now talk about it in some videos, and they've been releasing a lot of snippets. For example, there's a decent long clip here of Michael, the Billie Jean Motown 25 performance, which, to be fair, a lot of you are probably like, why aren't you reacting to a lot of the TV spots and stuff like that? I don't really want to do that to myself, honestly. Like, I'll react to trailers and stuff, and even this final trailer, I didn't really want to watch it because I was like, I just don't want to watch too much of the film. I'm already excited. I don't want to spoil too much of it. I think it affects a little bit of that first viewing experience. But I figure, it's Michael. We gotta do it. We gotta do a trailer reaction for the final trailer. There is some interesting angles that we didn't like. This is what companies do. This is what studios do, right? They'll put in some dialogue in that official trailer and show different angles of a scene, or show a completely different scene while a certain monologue from another scene is playing. And then in the next trailer, they show the original scene where that dialogue came from. So that's what we're seeing here, is certain dialogue that Michael has. I'm just like, oh, that's where it is in the film and stuff like that. But this is still a fairly short trailer. It doesn't really give that much away. It's probably the weakest trailer so far. The teaser was better, and the official trailer was obviously the best. That being said, though, I think its length, just because it's 1 minute, doesn't mean it's still not powerful. And just because it's the weakest one, I think the mixing of the music and the production of it, just how they're using classic MJ hits and making them more hyped versions for a trailer, I think it's actually rather effective. I think it sounds really, really beautiful and regal and just worldly, and that's what MJ's music was all about. But let's take a gander here a little bit closer to, I noticed a couple things here and there. Jafar Jackson, man, just look at him. He just looks like MJ, dude. I mean, come on. It's crazy, dude. Insane. The makeup team, prosthetics team, whatever it is that they did, just fantastic job here. But
have all these songs in my head.
Let's take a look at this right. Oh, I love the drawing. Accurate drawing here of MJ. That's fair. An MJ drawing, of course. MJ was a prolific artist. He just could do so many things, film, art, visual art, music. He just was insane about that. He was so incredibly talented. But that's cool. So he has sort of the outline of the songs, the track list, but he doesn't know what the name of the album is. Interesting. I wonder if we're going to hear Starlight in the film. That was the original idea for Thriller. That was the original song before we got Rod Temperton's Thriller. So maybe not. Although, yeah, there's some lyrics here of Thriller. Girl is mine, change key, and Paul, question mark. I don't know. That's got to be like just movie stuff, right? That's just got to be like, come on, like, there's no way that shit was on the board like that. I don't know. It might have been. Who knows? It might have been. I don't know what they're doing here. It seems like the building of this Thriller album is going to be a big part of the movie, which makes sense. And that's another thing, too, that I think the reports, and I do want to make a separate video on that report, but just really quickly, they basically confirmed that Bad is like going to be the closer of this film, which just tells me that Bad is just going to be like treated as a whatever era of Michael, which is like insane, because that was like, Thriller, yeah, was the peak of his success or popularity, but I think Bad like propelled him even. It's not that Bad itself propelled him even further. It's just that like the anticipation for Bad was so insane because of Thriller that like Bad was just higher than Thriller, in terms of popularity and success and stardom and stuff like that. And that's when he like went worldwide, dude. That's when he was like touring every country in the goddamn world. So I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know, but that just kind of annoys me. Like, it doesn't even seem like. Is Men in the Mirror even in this goddamn movie? They also released the track list for like the soundtrack for the official soundtrack for the film, and the soundtrack tells you a little bit of what the songs that are going to be in the film. Music from there it is. Here it is. So I'll Be There is there. That's funny. Never Can Say Goodbye, Who's Loving You, Beautiful, The Medley, I Want You Back, ABC, Love You Save, yep. Ben, obviously. Don't Stop Till You Get Enough, okay. Beat It, Thriller, Billie Jean, Want to Be Certain Something, Human Nature, Working Day and Night, and Bad. That's crazy. No Man in the Mirror in this movie. Insane. How are you going to go to the Bad era and you're not going to do Man in the Mirror? Insane, dude. It's got to be where the second part is like half bad. Like it's got to be. It's got to be, dude. You just cannot do it that way. So that's crazy. It's kind of sad that there's not more. I mean, there's got to be more movies, like more songs in the movie. There's got to be, but usually it does. The soundtrack does, the songs for the motion picture do tell you a lot about what is going to be in the film. But no Baby Be Mine. That's unfortunate. Is the Girl Is Mine even here? No, that's crazy. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen, right? Anything can happen. I'm sure we can, obviously the movie can play anything it wants, but anyways, let's keep moving forward here. So we got the board here, MJ cooking up some ideas. He's in the studio.
Just gotta get him out.
There you go. So that gotta get him out line, we're seeing where it is in the film, which is interesting. That's cool. Yeah, that's very MJ, all right. Totally MJ, dude. That's some victory tour action. He looks the part, man. It's crazy. Oh, it's so good.
I'm just getting started.
There's no one like you.
What the hell? Bubbles the Chimp is in the studio with MJ?
There's no one like you.
Jesus, John Bronco over here. Some John Bronco glazing over here. That's a cool. I love this outfit. The glasses. Usually MJ would be wearing some aviators, some actual aviators, some Ray-Ban aviators. These don't look too aviator-ish, but I don't know. Maybe this is the accurate outfit he had in this particular instance. Maybe I don't know.
This is what I was put on earth to do. And Mother always told me. I knew you were different the moment you were born. You let your light.
Yeah. Fuck all the other Jackson brothers. It's all about Michael, baby.
Shine into the world.
This is a great shot. Look at that. That is interesting. I could have sworn there was more musicians during the Motown 25 performance. Although it's mostly dark in this area, so I don't know. This is very accurate here. The amount of people that are standing, sitting down, very nice. So good. This is a cool shot. Although this is also not accurate. The socks are not accurate. The socks were glittery. They were like silvery, glittery, and they were the skinny ones. They weren't like these like fat ones here. This is more like Bad era. And maybe even Victory Tour, I believe. This is not, yeah. So that's unfortunate, but whatever. I think the shoes are also not incredibly accurate. I think the shoes that he was wearing in Motown 25, these are just nitpicks, by the way, but it is kind of annoying that the socks are not actually accurate to the performance. But I do love the Antoine Fuqua's and the cinematographer. I don't know who the cinematographer is, but their decision to focus a lot on the feet. Like, you have to do that, you know? I mean, it's just Michael, even in his MJJ Productions intro logo, you know, it was all about the feet. That's all it was. That's Michael's iconography. I mean, it's huge. And I just love the fact that they're focusing on that. A lot of people are saying, like, and I think, actually, I think I saw some of the comments, and maybe this isn't even related to the feet, but I mean, it could be a little bit tangentially, maybe. But people are like, when he does the moonwalk, and in fact, well, fuck it, we'll just we'll play a little bit of it. That was good. A lot of this is the same shots that Motown 25 has, which is really, really cool. Like a lot of shot for shot, which is really cool. But you also can't do the same fucking thing. You know, you got to change it up. But this is an exact angle. The face is it's a little iffy, but it's fine. Yep. Yeah, Jafar's got a little bit more muscle on him. He's got a little bit more weight on him, so he's not super the most lean, MJ impersonator here. That's good. Okay, so a lot of people are not a lot of people. I've just seen some of the chatter, okay, and people are already being like, he doesn't stand on his toes exactly the way that MJ does in Motown 25, because famously MJ was not happy with his Motown 25 performance. His standing on the toes move, he kind of messed it up. He fell earlier than he wanted to. He didn't stand and freeze there like he wanted to. So he was kind of frustrated with it. Here it seems like they're making it the way that he would have wanted, which is kind of a cool artistic choice if you think about it. Like Jafar here, Jafar actually kind of does it pretty perfectly, and he stays in that position longer than MJ did. At least I think so. That's what it looks like to me. But also, it's not incredibly accurate in terms of how he does it, because MJ, and I'll just show a picture right here. I mean, I could just fucking show it right here. MJ doesn't, he almost, because he's so tall, so thin, it's so long, and he just when he does that toe stand, it's like he's fully bending. It's it's insane, dude. There's just so much angle to it. It's like fucking geometry over here. Also, even just looking at it right now, the Motown 25 performance has more of a brownish look to it, and then this, I guess it maintains it, but there's a lot of blue in it. But you saw Jafar do this. He does that in the movie, which is cool. Simple things like that you got to get right, Oh my God, just perfect. So yeah, he kind of falters there, but it's like he is sitting down. It's like there's a goddamn chair there. Whereas if you look at Jafar, it doesn't look like that. The moonwalk is also slightly different. He puts in a little bit more neck, which kind of there's not a lot of neck in the original moonwalk in the Motown 25 one. So yeah, that's a pretty weak toe stand there. It's a pretty weak toe stand. It's not super accurate to MJ. I'm guessing it was this thing where he just couldn't do it. He just couldn't get that low on his toes, on his knees and stuff, I guess. I mean, it has a lot to do with just biology. Just MJ's legs were just so long and tall. He could just probably easily do something like that. But Jafar, maybe he just doesn't have the strength. He doesn't have the ability to do it, flexibility. I don't know. But it's insane. I mean, just look at that. The dude is sitting down. That's fucking insane. And he wanted to stay there, and he didn't. He literally fell, but he wanted to freeze. He wanted to freeze and be like, she says I am. But it looks like in the movie, the toe stand is just a lot more generic toe stand. But he's a little bit more, he spends more time there. So, very cool, very cool. We're just, that's all we really needed to see. But, oh yeah, the moonwalk, I guess, let me just play it real quick. Yeah, there's a little bit, but I could see his even hand, what his hand is doing there is actually pretty accurate, I think. Yeah, pretty accurate. I gotta give it to him. A lot of attention to detail in the hand there. I mean, it's something that you could just easily brush off. But again, the neck thing, I don't think MJ does a lot of neck, does he? Yeah, he doesn't. He just kind of stays there, but Jafar here adds a little bit more neck, which is interesting. Moonwalk looks good. I gotta give him that. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, there's a lot of cuts. I don't know. I feel like this might not be exactly like how the movie will have it. It might be. It might be exactly how it is in the movie. But there's a lot of cuts. Not a huge fan of the cuts. But I think this is just what Antoine Fuqua wants to, like, he wants to make these musical numbers, music numbers, just be very, very visceral, like the camera's kind of moving a little bit, even when MJ's doing a spin, it's it's fucking jiggling and shit, what the fuck, but I think it's kind of, I don't know, he's doing that clearly to show just the visceralness, the pizzazz, of an MJ performance. I don't know, it just makes you feel like you're there. I think that's what he's trying to do. I don't know if it's gonna pan out fully, I don't know, but from here it's a little bit too frantic for me, and there's cuts to the audience, but I understand what he's trying to do, and there's cuts to the legs, or the feet, the full-on feet. Yeah, and I get it. It's this thing. He wants to show the audience, the filmmakers, they want to show just how moving and how powerful this performance was from an audience's perspective. The little kid being like, wow, because that's what this moment was for a lot of people. I kind of wish they would have put a little montage of people just watching it on TV, because that's really where the impact was. Obviously people in the audience, it was big, but it's about people watching it at home. That's really what it was, and this moment completely just changed Michael Jackson's career. Insane. And so I get it, they're trying to go for the audience, trying to go zoom in on the feet. Obviously this moonwalk, this instrumental break is longer than what the actual performance was, because it wants to show Jafar doing the moonwalk. It wants to zoom in on the moonwalk itself. It wants to show the audience. So, I like it. That's just what the movie has to do to make it more energetic and more cinematic. So I appreciate that. I like it, and I love the focus on the feet. I think that's really cool. That's what MJ would have liked, I think. Pretty cool. So I dig it. Toe stand, whatever, it's fine. He does a fine toe stand. It's not... Well, that's not a fine toe. That's pretty good. He's on his toes pretty accurately. And the moonwalk, I think, was really good too. So I dig it. I totally dig it. Yeah. Also focus on the feet and stuff like that. So.
You're the greatest of all time.
Love those. Love this shot, dude. Look at this goddamn shot. Holy shit. A little bit of an extended Thriller look here. Love it. Love these like sort of affirmation dialogue in the movie. So good. It's so true to Michael. I love it. I think this thriller spin is very accurate to the music video. Very cool. Yeah, Jafar does have a little bit more muscle, more weight on him. He's not entirely as lean as MJ was, but you know, it's fine. Whatever. Still, Jafar is a great choice, I think. So there it is, everybody. The final trailer. Is this? Oh, wow. I didn't even have it in HD, everybody. Can you believe it? My God, what a travesty. I didn't have the trailer in HD. My God. That's a cool image. There's a lot of cool shit. Look at this shit. Look at this. The Jackson's Victory Tour. Fucking insane, dude. In-fucking-sane. That shot is beautiful. This movie is going to fucking look amazing. And I'm watching it in IMAX. Can't wait. But yeah, there it is, everybody. My thoughts on the official trailer for the Michael Jackson biopic. I'm excited. I'm going to do another video on all that other shit that came out. Although it'd be kind of redundant because, again, I did talk about it, but I was a little bit more skeptical about it. And now it's like, how is this part 2 going to happen? How is it going to happen? I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe that's for another video. But let me know in the comment section below what you have to say about this final trailer here. I dug it. I dug it quite a bit. I don't need to see any more of this movie. That's why I'm not reacting to any of these more TV spots or anything like that. I don't need to do that shit. Okay, we don't got to do that. If I'm excited for something, if I love something, I can be excited for it, watch a couple trailers, and then just let it be, and then we can just see the final movie. And that's why I'm not even watching any interviews right now. Like I just don't really want to know too much. I just want to go right in, kind of raw, you know. But let me know in the comment section below what you think. Do you like this trailer? Are you excited for this film? Let me know. If it's your birthday, happy birthday to you, you beautiful creature. Give this video a like if you like, dislike it if you didn't. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoy this content. You want to see more stuff like this. Drop a gift, a little tip down below if you will, to support me, to show me some love if you have it in your powers to do so. Share this video with your friends if you want. And I think that's it for me. You all take care, stay safe, and until next time, can't wait for this Michael movie. I love you.